Yo, what up, YouTube? It's the young gunner DJ G-Wiz. Back again with another video. Like, comment, subscribe. So today, got something on my mind. Just think we were lied to, man. I just keep coming back to this. But the whole time, we've been alone. We've been doing this thing of life by ourselves. It doesn't always feel that way. I mean, we have our loved ones around us. We got friends. We got maybe mentors and all of that. But at the end of the day, we're running this race alone. Now, for those of you like myself who've been through some things, who've been dropped on their head, as I like to say, falling on hard financial times, gone up through breakups or health issues or family issues or drug addiction or abuse. You guys know what it feels like to get dropped on your head. Now, I'm just going to use that. When you need help, it seems like no one's around. Friends, family, loved ones. And sometimes you're just so ashamed of yourself that you can't even bring yourself to talk to someone. I just want to remind you guys that haven't been there yet. The people around you, your friends and family, they have their own battles that they're fighting. They have their own troubles. So you got to understand, you got to look to yourself. You're the only one that's going to be able to change your life. You're the only one that can save you from that situation. It doesn't feel like it. It always just feels like, help is just one phone call away. But I'm telling you, if anybody out there has been in a need for money or anything, man, chances are, you've seen it for yourself. So I've come to understand that in so many different levels. Chasing this music thing, I remember I used to try and put together projects, but I would get everybody involved. I wouldn't see things through by myself. It was always like I had an idea and I would do one thing and then I would expect somebody else to do another thing. And it would always fall flat. And the reason is because I didn't have the confidence. I had quit on myself too many times before. I didn't have it built up in my mind to trust myself. And maybe that's where you are. Maybe you're trying to do something and you're thinking in your mind, I got this, he's got that, we come together and then we can do big things. No. Chances are you're going to have to start that business by yourself. You're going to have to start that company alone. You're going to have to do it scared. But you're going to have to jump out there. You're going to have to figure it out alone. That's what I wanted to talk about today. Once you get out there and you do it on your own and you find a little bit of success, then you run into some momentum. It seems like momentum is not talked about enough. See, you get momentum by doing all the small things right consistently. A lot of times you see it in sports where a team could be down by, let's just say in basketball, a team could be down by like 7 points. And then they get a couple steals. And then, they get a couple fast breaks. And then they get a foul and one. All of a sudden, in a matter of a minute, the game is tied. And it's not really because they were playing better. It's just because the team started falling into a groove. They had momentum on their side. And I didn't realize how much momentum works for you. But you got to show up on time. You got to do the small things right, or else you don't get a chance to get into momentum. So when I say that, you gotta go to bed on time. You gotta do the meal prep. You gotta go to the gym. You gotta get to work on time. You gotta self-improve. You gotta read. You gotta do all the little things right on a consistent basis. And then you might get the favor of momentum. And once you get momentum, it's like, who knows what could happen? And I think that's kind of where I am in life, especially with the music production. I've finally gotten to a point where I can be consistent with creating music, consistent with sending it out, consistent with making connections and having real interactions, because that's really what it's about. So I get the favor of momentum in my life. So it's just a matter of time. I get a text, a phone call, an email of something unexpected that I could have never imagined. That's just how it works. And these are the things I wish people would put out there, because we should be striving to get to this level of momentum where we've been doing the same things over and over through discipline, that we get the favor of momentum in our life, because it brings so much stuff that you could never imagine. And so with the sample pack I got coming up, with the collaborations and the artists that I've been working with, it's just like every day is something. Every day I wake up and there's either a new opportunity or just something to get me excited. And I don't want to share this feeling alone. I want you guys to have this feeling right now as well. So whatever it is that you're going through in this life, just know that you're by yourself and you're going to have to get yourself out of it. Just you. You have to look in the mirror and say to yourself, I got this. This don't scare me. I'm going to figure this out like I always do. I don't know what you might be going through. Could be $500, $600, $700 short on rent. Could be dealing with some health stuff. Dealing with the back and forth with the insurance companies or the doctors. I don't know. It could be a family crisis. Could be dealing with death like we all are constantly. But whatever it is, just know that you can do it. You can get through it. So that's what I want to leave you guys with. We got to do the things consistently so that we get the grace and the favor of old man momentum. So I love you guys. You guys out there, like, comment, subscribe. Oh, I like the way my hair is. You see, I got to retwist and cut. Shout outs to Ashley, taking care of me as always. But yeah, like, comment, subscribe. We're going to do this YouTube thing together. It's only going to get better. You guys know that. I'm going to do this each and every day until I get it ironed out perfectly. Catch you guys later. We out.